Now, I used to be a cardio addict, 6 days in the gym, pushing myself 100% in every session, even training when injured or exhausted, because the guilt and the shame I placed on myself, if I didn't do it, it would be too hard to bear. And people would tell me that I should change my exercise routine, I should try yoga, Pilates, or find something that makes me feel good. All very good advice, but I just could not commit to it. And I found changing my behaviour around exercise near enough impossible. And it even turned into another thing that I should be doing, which in itself brought even more guilt and shame and all those emotions that I was trying so hard to avoid. So instead of trying to force yourself to change your behaviour, what I actually want to ask you is to start to look under the hood and ask yourself 3 simple questions, which may shed some light on why you are holding on to exercise and placing so much importance on it, and even why you're finding it so hard to change. Now, the first question to ask is, what is this really about? If I look underneath it all, what do I find? And for me, the answer to that question was, I have to feel like I'm achieving something and I'm always improving and always doing better and being better. Now, the second question I want you to ask is, because. So simple. For me, that because, the answer was, because if I don't, I will feel that I haven't tried my hardest and it's like I should have done more. Then the third question, the third layer, is to ask yourself, and that means? My answer to that was, and that means I'm not good enough and that people will judge me. Bingo. So what is underneath all those unhealthy, obsessive behaviours around exercise? It really comes back to a relationship with yourself, who you believe you are, and what you fear might happen if you were to change. And this is where the work needs to be done. All your behaviours around exercise are the very last chink in the chain. So if you are focusing all of your energy trying to change this last chink without addressing what's at the start, what set that chain in motion, you are likely to struggle finding that healthy relationship with exercise and ultimately yourself. So working on what is at the core first is absolutely essential, and you may be surprised at what unravels as a result. So there's just 3 simple questions to ask yourself. What is this really about? If I look underneath it all, what do I find? Number 2, because. And number 3, and that means? This will shed some light on what is driving those obsessive behaviours around exercise. But if you need some more guidance or advice on where to start, please get in contact and reach out and let's talk.